Hi, I'm just giving you a quick overview on the RoundRobin AI review system. So some of the features it's got is, first of all, we can add all your reviews, whether from RoundRobin AI, Google, or other sources, to your website in a nice little widget like this. There's a few different versions of it. As you can see, it'll show you Google reviews, it'll show you RoundRobin reviews. You can also, which we don't have on at the moment, is you can show a video review. So if you've got a video review of a customer or testimonial, you can show that in the bar as well. The other part of it is when you request reviews, it'll ask for a round robin review and then a Google review if you set that up. And what it'll also do is it can post it to social media, but cleverly it can also post it to your Google business profile like this, which is a really good trust signal and kind of adds extra trust to your business. It's also got a SEO benefit because what Google want to see is that your Google business profile's kept up to date and you're doing posts on it. This will automatically happen off the back of your reviews, as you can see here. So we've got updates happening every day to our Google business profile on autopilot. These can also be set up so they post to your social media, so they can post to your Facebook page as well. That's all set up. So what I'll do is I'll show you how it works in the back end. So if we go into here, so there's different parts of the system. I'm just going to show you, for the purposes of this, I'll just show you the review part. So if you go into reviews here and then go into request, what you can do is, this one's not set up yet, but you can simply put in your customer's name and number and email address if you've got it. And what it'll do is it'll send a series of texts out requesting a review. If they don't leave you one, it'll follow up. So first of all, it'll request a round robin review. And if it's 4 or 5 out of 5 stars, it'll then go on and request a Google review if you set that up in the back end. And all the review requests will show down here. The other thing you can do as well, so you don't have to keep coming at the system, is you can connect it to a Google Sheet. And all you do then is add all your customers' details to a Google Sheet, and RoundRobin will automatically pull them from that and send out the review requests. Once the request comes in, it'll be logged down the bottom here, and it'll, if you set up the auto post, it'll auto post to social media and auto post to your Google business profile. A couple of other settings as well in the display. So this is where you can show you can set the different type of widget. I'd always recommend going the floating widget, which is the one I showed you here, because it's just prominent. It's not too in the way, but it works really well on desktop and mobile. But you can have it so it's just displayed like as a strip on a part of your website. To get the widget on your website, you need to add that bit of code to your footer or your header. If you need a hand with that, just reach out. We can sort that out for you, no problem. It takes a couple of seconds. You can manage your reviews. So once you go in here, if you've got reviews, you can, let me see which account we're on. So if I go to Newcrest Digital, so I'm just on the demo account here, and then manage reviews, you can see all the reviews here. So you can switch reviews on or off. You can also feature reviews, so if you want your best reviews at the top, you can swap them around. So this is what displays on the website here. So you can see you've got John, Danny, Anita. I'll just change that around, but yeah, you've got John, Danny, Anita, so that'll show the best ones. And you can also add the video reviews. And if you want to hide any reviews, if someone's kind of bad grammar or whatever, you can hide them from displaying on your website there. So in this part as well, this is where you connect your Google business profile if you want to auto post like I showed you here. This is also where it will pull in the reviews from Google to display on your website, and it'll automatically synchronize up. If you want to put auto post to your Facebook page, this is where you set that up. So I haven't got this one connected up, but yeah, you just connect to your Facebook page, and then what you'll have, it's the same settings on both. You'll just enable it in here, and then you can manage the post. So what you can see on here is, by default, what it'll do is it'll select to post daily to your Google business profile. So as you can see, like, we're getting posts every day now, and that settings in here. If you wanted to force one to go now, you can force it, or you can change the date, but those will just auto post on autopilot. So for us, we've got we've got about 5 pages of posts that'll be going out, and I'll just do it day after day, keeping our profile updated, and it's a good boost for your local SEO as well. You can brand the widget on the website, so you've got all your colours here. This part here is where you can add the video testimonial. So if you've got a video testimonial, you can add it, and then that will display at the top here, which is a really cool feature. And then you've got your settings. So what happens is it'll default to sending an SMS because that's where you get the best response. If someone gets a text with a link, they'll just click it. and do the review process. If you don't have their mobile number, what it can do is fall back to an email, so it'll go through an email sequence and doing the same thing. But these are the messages it sends out, and you can customize these messages as well. The other important thing to do is add your Google Business Review link in here. If you haven't added it, it'll prompt you to add it when you're doing your review request, just so you don't miss it, because what it'll do is ask for a round robin review first, where they don't need a Google Business profile. So even if they don't have a Google Business profile, you can collect that review and it'll post to your Google Business. But then what it'll do is it'll ask for a legitimate Google review after they've left you one of them, and it'll follow up and chase them up for that. All the reviews get added to our directory. So once you've set this up, you'll get your own directory on RoundRobin AI. So you can see all the different reviews in there that we've been collecting. And that's it. So set up on the trial, what you need to do is you go to this link, which I'll put in the description, dashboard, sorry, which I'll put in the description, and you set up the account, and then to activate the trial, you need to put your card details in, and that'll activate the 14-day free trial. So when you sign up, you have the 14-day free trial here. You just add your card, it'll start the 14-day free trial, and on the review part, it'll give you 5 review requests. Because what we don't want to happen is give someone a free trial for 14 days and then them send 1,000 reviews out, because it'll literally bankrupt us. But that'll buy you 40 credits, which you can use for reviews or callback requests, which is the other part of the system. Once you've activated that, you'll be able to send your reviews out. If you put the widget code on your website, that'll all appear automatically, and you'll be able to link your Google Business profile up. Then if you want to cancel before the 14 days, if you're not happy with it for whatever reason, just come into the dashboard, hit cancel, and you won't be charged a penny. So just remember, you'll get an email, but just remember to cancel before the 14 days if you don't want to be charged for the service. But if you've got any questions, reach out and we'll happily answer anything. Thank you.